The Bad Batch Season 3 has surprised us all with Asajj Ventress' mysterious return, and it's left many fans wondering how it's possible. But what if I told you the seeds were sown many years ago? Hold on to your lightsabers as we dive into the enigma that is Asajj Ventress, whilst also taking a look at where a story could go from here.
I've got a few lives left.
So grab your Dathomirian robes, leave a like on the video if you enjoy it, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Now, to really understand the secrets around Asajj Ventress' return, we first need a complete understanding of the character. In the shadowy corners of the Star Wars saga, a figure emerges from the dark side, a story untold in the cinematic chapters, Asajj Ventress. The prequel trilogy's timeline, now unfurling through series like Tales of the Jedi and The Bad Batch, beckons us to delve deeper. For those new to the character, Ventress, a name that might not ring a bell for casual fans, has resurfaced in The Bad Batch's third season, Episode 9, The Harbinger. Her tale is one of darkness and deception, a journey from the depths of Dathomir to the heart of the Clone Wars, earning her a place as a cult icon among prequel fans. Ventress' saga culminates in Star Wars Dark Disciple, where alongside Jedi Quinlan Vos, she embarks on a final mission against Dooku. Love and darkness entwine, leading to her ultimate sacrifice, a poignant end to a tale of redemption and loss. However, the galaxy of Star Wars is vast and ever expanding, and now the enigmatic Asajj Ventress steps back into the light in The Bad Batch Season 3. Alerted by Fennec Shan, Ventress emerges from the shadows to aid Clone Force 99 amidst the Empire's hunt for Omega. Her guidance is a beacon in their turmoil, and her own arc hints at untold stories yet to unfold, which we'll come on to a little later. Born into the Night Sisters, a coven of Dathomirian witches, Ventress' life took a sinister turn when she was handed over to House Dead, a warlord who whisked her away to Ratatak. There, amidst the chaos of a planet rife with conflict, she was shaped into a weapon. Her destiny took another twist when Jedi Kynaric discovered her, not knowing he was the architect of her past tragedies. For years, Ventress was a disciple of the light under Jedi Kynaric, but his demise at the hands of Ratatak's pirates left her adrift in darkness. Her grief became a catalyst, transforming her into a vengeful force that would eventually catch the eye of Count Dooku, or Darth Tyrannus, the Sith seeking to overthrow his master Darth Sidious. As Dooku's apprentice, Ventress became a formidable figure in the Clone Wars, her presence first felt back in 2003. She was a shadow moving through the galaxy, an assassin for the Separatists, clashing with Jedi legends like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. But fear of her growing power led Sidious to command her execution. Surviving Dooku's betrayal, Ventress sought retribution with the Night Sisters, only to be thwarted and forced into hiding. Her plot for revenge continued with Asajj oppress, a pawn in her deadly game against Dooku. Yet fate intervened, and Ventress found herself alone once more, her Night Sister kin decimated by General Grievous's forces. In solitude, Ventress carved a new identity as a bounty hunter, crossing paths with Boba Fett and even allying with Obi-Wan against Oppress and Maul. Her journey took her from the depths of betrayal to aiding Anakin in exonerating Ahsoka Tano. It's within Dark Disciple we witness the ultimate twist in Asajj Ventress' tale, a dance with darkness that doesn't quite end in a fall. Teaming up with Jedi Quinlan Vos, she plays a dangerous game of deception, skirting the edges of the dark side, but in a true act of redemption, Ventress meets her fate, choosing to sacrifice herself for Vos against the wrath of Count Dooku's Force lightning. And though her past was marred by darkness, in death, she found honor. Her final resting place, back on Dathomir where her story began, laid to rest with the respect she fought to earn. Now, upon the reveal of her return in the Bad Batch Season 3 trailer, the fandom went into a theory crafting frenzy. Top theory on the list, that's not our Asajj. Nope, some fans were betting she's a clone. Why? Because the Bad Batch loves to play in the clone sandbox, especially with the Empire's sketchy Force-sensitive cloning shenanigans. And I'll confess, I was all aboard the clone theory train too, but then there's the Ventress pulled a fast one angle, faking her own demise to duck out of the Dooku drama. Now it's a stretch. Ventress was crafty, but even Houdini would tip his hat at playing possum for a month in stasis, only to be shipped off to Dathomir for a final curtain call. And let's face it, the evidence of her death is about as solid as it gets, so what's the real deal with Ventress' return? Well, let's look at the clues afforded to us from her appearance in Episode 9. First of all, her look is a dead ringer from her portrayal in Dark Disciple, right down to the yellow saber and signature haircut. But hold up, eagle-eyed fans spotted a twist. The lightsaber hilt, it's curved. Unlike the standard issue saber she snagged from the black market post-Dooku era, Could it be a personal tweak, or has Ventress gone for a brand new blade? The saber she wielded within Dark Disciple was laid to rest alongside her body on Dathomir. Now, let's talk battle scars. Ventress's supposed swan song in Dark Disciple was a Force Lightning showcase, courtesy of Count Dooku. It was brutal, leaving her with lightning veins, which actually is a side effect lightning strike survivors have been known to experience in real life. The novel revealed these veins were most apparent on her arms, however, they're under wraps in the Bad Batch, yet there's a glimpse, a faint trace of those same scars on her skin, not just animation texture but a subtle nod for a past ordeal, and those veins on her cheek, they might just debunk a few clone theories and confirm that the Ventress we see could indeed be the real deal, scars and all. Now, the Bad Batch may have just pulled the biggest twist in the galaxy with Ventress's return, and it all ties back to her final resting place, Dathomir. Not just any spot, but the mystical waters of life. Picture this for a moment, Asajj Ventress not buried, not burned, but submerged in these fabled waters, glowing with that eerie Night Sister green. It's like the waters themselves whispered an incantation, hinting at the magic within, and magic in Star Wars is a game changer. These waters don't just ripple, they heal, they revive potentially. They're steeped in lore, so when you add this piece of the puzzle of Ventress's death in Dark Disciple, suddenly the picture isn't so clear cut. Could the Night Sisters have had one last trick up their sleeve? It's a theory that's as intriguing as it is plausible. Ventress's enigmatic return in the Bad Batch has us all on the edge of our seats, and it's the Night Sister magics that are whispering the possibility of her survival. The details, shrouded in mystery, and frankly, Clone Force 99 doesn't need a history lesson. They're meeting the legend in the flesh. Ventress, with her cryptic multiple lives comment, teases us with the idea of resurrection. And why spill the beans? She's in the company of strangers. The waters of life on Dathomir are known for their healing touch, but if they can also snatch life from the jaws of death, that's a secret worth keeping under wraps, because in the wrong hands, think Palpatine's or Vader's, such power could turn the galaxy upside down more so than it already is. Palpatine wouldn't need to worry about clone bodies, and you can imagine the chaos Darth Vader would cause if it meant he had a chance to bring Padme back. Ventress knows the stakes, and she's not playing any games. Ventress's journey is a redemption arc that's been in the making, and the Bad Batch is peeling back the layers. She's showing glimmers of light, sparring a sea monster to protect Omega, yet there's a shadow of her past that lingers, a darkness that has Batcher and the gang on edge. But Ventress isn't hiding, she's reinvented herself. Clone Force 99, they're wary, but Ventress isn't one to back down. She earns their trust, quelling the doubts born from her days as Dooku's deadly apprentice. This isn't just a cameo, it's an opening act to a larger story. Ventress has more to tell, more to show. And the Cavalry, that's not just a title for the last episode of the season, it's a promise of aid, a hint at alliances, and a teaser for what's to come. The galaxy is vast, and the theories are endless, so what do you think? Was it the Night Sisters' magic that brought her back, or is there another twist waiting in the stars? Drop your theories and thoughts in the comments below. If you like this deep dive into the Bad Batch, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to catch the next video. Until next time, the Force will be with you, always.